Hello YouTube! I'm Pinstar and this is Rose-Colored Goggles SimCity 4 episode 10. So, in our last episode, we made some the towers are no longer concentrated down here. We've got a couple of them up here, but we do have the initial no job zots. And while I do think our overall economy is healthy, looking at our demand, we built out a whole ton of industry, but we have everything basically but high tech. So I think it is time to extend our high tech sector a little bit. If anything, to give those medium wealth residents some extra jobs, because high tech employs a lot of medium wealth. So we're just going to, slowly take over down this way and let this be all high tech. I do need to police it for dirty industry because we do not want dirty industry appearing here. Also, we just got this one, business commuters clamor for airport glamour. We have reached our enough commercial zones that the city legitimately wants an airport. So we are going to need to prepare that for them and provide that. We'll need a little extra cash for that, but first things first, let's just make sure that we get our stuff going here. And make sure that all of this becomes high-tech industry and not high-tech industry. Because that dirty industry demand right there makes me a little nervous. Some of these may be dirty industry popping up. That's high-tech. That's high-tech. That's high-tech. That's fantastic. Hopefully the high land value kind of deters people here. All right, good. That knocked down the dirty industry demand. I'm actually tempted to raise taxes on them a little bit more just to keep them at bay. Let's go do it like 12%, not 120. You can only go up to 20 if I remember correctly, but I really just don't want them cropping up here. I want this just to be for high tech. Plus a little extra cash in the boat, not a bad thing. Especially since we need to save up for our airport. All right, in last episode we placed the magnificent mayor statue. So let's actually develop this, expand our commercial zones just a bit more. And I did want to try something here, an experiment. Well, actually, before we expand, there is one thing I want to do here. Traffic. So we've got some gnarly congestion going down this way. And while we solved a little of it by doing alternating one ways up here, I think it is time that we do some alternating one ways this way as well, but just doing them up and down instead of left right, because that might help us out. The only problem here is that, I think we start it here. Bring it down to like here, and then the alternating one would go up this way, I guess. But up to here. Yeah, because if these two met as a T intersection, oops. No. Oh, wait, what the heck? This made this some kind of a funky intersection here. I'm not sure what I triggered there, but that could snarl traffic something fierce if not fixed. All right, let's see how that helps our traffic. Also, we got Wright and daughter. I like the reference. Referencing Will Wright. We do have some naked tiles over here. Beaches only really help. I don't think a marina would fit anywhere around here. Not that that would really fit thematically here, but I'm just curious. Just to see if there's any little gimmies here. See, marina would fit here. It'd be like a bathtub. Actually, this kind of fits perfectly, a marina over here. Even though it's kind of confined to this area. Any that goes perfectly to the road. There we go. Be a little bathtub benefit. All right, let's take a look at our traffic. That helped a little bit, actually. This part's still kind of gnarly. If we made this whole thing a giant roundabout, that might actually help. So if we go down like that, up like that, we go up and over like that, up and over like that. This one will keep either direction. And see what that does to our traffic. It'll take it a hot minute to get used to the changes here, but we should be pretty good. Now I think we can expand out this right here. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to experiment with is pedestrian walkways. So if we're going to do... So what happens if we do something like this? We do a bus station right here. And now we're going to go to draggable ped malls. That's not... I don't think that's what we're going for here. Yeah, so the way these work is they're supposed to be navigatable by pedestrians only. So the idea is if we bring a road down here, and let's just continue the one-way. If we make it just so that there's a bus stop and that it is here, people can get off at the bus stop and then get on the ped mall. And then all the stuff in here has to be navigatable by buses and only buses, which would cut down on street traffic significantly. So let's give this a try. Unless we can't put zones on against this, in which case this whole thing falls apart. Yeah, in which case this whole thing falls apart. We need to be able to have zones across this. So never mind. We'll just do a normal crossroad here. Actually, we'll just do the big box plan that I had here. If we do a big crossroad here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, crossroad here, and then we've got bus stops on every corner, and then one right dab in the middle, and that should cover everybody. That should give everybody bus access. Actually, what I'll probably do, just to save some space within the zone itself, is put these... Well, this one can go right there. Those two can go right there. But this one right here, I'm going to put you on this side. And then you go over here so that we get a little bit more even zoning here. You go here, you guys go like right here. Go like that. Get a couple small plazas here because I know commercials like them. And then these just need to be a little sideage. That works. All right, inspection time. It doesn't show me when I have that tool selected. Manufacturing. I don't know about you, manufacturing. What kind of pollution are you spitting out? Yeah, there's some gnarly air pollution going on here. And I do see some dirty industries that snuck their way in here. That's causing some abandonment issues. All right, high-tech unit, manufacturing, high-tech, manufacture. I don't want to butcher or gut our manufacturing sectors. I just don't want them down here. I would prefer you go up here. Also, one other thing that we can do here, since we've shrunk it to a sufficient degree, let's de-zone here. And we'll get a little high-density industrial down here. Alright, someone will eventually go there. Alright, let's see, pollution. It's still pretty high right here. I think the patches paint is too much for the area to handle. We also just need to make sure that we are high-tech, 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 that we're not tolerating a stray dirty industry. Uh-huh. No manufacturing. High tech, manufacturing, manufacturing. Manufacturing, manufacturing. See, yeah, all these manufacturings were causing the problems and need to be dealt with. I hate to do this, but you really need to relocate, because otherwise our high techs are going to turn their noses up to the area. Of course, yeah, little stray bits of pollution along the roads that are heavily congested, that's understandable and unavoidable to an extent. All right, I think it is time that we start our stretch of lower density residential. I mean, we are still going to do one more little bit of high density pocket, but we want to factor in how we're going to do the rest of this tail here. And what I'm thinking is, we do something like a highway, because I want to play around with all the different types of transportation, not just be roads and rails all the time. But I'm not quite ready to get into the madness that is the super duper custom highway. So I think what we're gonna do is just stick to the Maxis stuff. If I do a little exploring, I might get into alternative highways, but for now we're just gonna stick to the baseline. So first things first, let's do another little road up here, another little pocket up here. 1, 2, 3. This is going to go up here, and I think we're going to connect you up there so that you guys both get access to this right here. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to obviously do a rail station. I want this rail station to be kind of key. So yeah, we build the rail station here, and then we're going to do our standard issue high density residential right here, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do like a 1, 2, 3 over here. Well, yeah, 1, 2, 3 there, and we will do 1, 2, 3 here. We'll bring this down here. It's not going to be a perfect little circle, but that's okay. We can do a bus stop like right here. We'll do a nice little 1, 2, 3 there. And what the hey, we'll do just a tiny bit of commercial zone here. Why not? Just because that road is going to be traveled to heck and back. We'll do a 1, 2, 3 here. And then a 1, 2, 3 here. And a 1, 2. And a 1, 2 right there. That should be good. But now here comes the interesting bit. We're going to start a highway. We're going to do an elevated highway over here, and we're going to have it hop over these. We're just going to have it run along here. Sure. So yeah, it's connecting up to here. But ultimately what this highway needs to do, this highway is going to terminate. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to rework some of these. I need a highway to ground and then a ground avenue. I think what you do here is, oops, you don't do that. We need down to ground highway here. That should spawn a unless there's a another, because I know there's an elevated to ground transition that should be game standard. Let's see if there's something I can do here. Unsuitable area, okay. Can it go down to an avenue? I don't really want it to go down to an avenue, but hang on. We do want it to be elevated at this point because we want it to go over. We want it to go over these pieces right here. But then we need it to go transition down. Okay, that works. I kind of just want it to end. What happens if I just put in my intended destination piece, which is actually going to just be like right here? Will you accept some sort of I mean, that's kind of what I want you to do, but a little bit more elegantly. I'll be right back, folks. Okay, I think I got what I wanted. I just ran out of money, but I got what I wanted. This is going to be non-functional for a hot minute, but once we get a few more ticks of income, we can repair our residentials right here. Also looks like we're getting another nice big tower. But yeah, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a highway be the spine of this. And also we're going to have the highway have a nice big highway crossing over here so that people can drive over to the commercial zones without having to get funneled through the madness of that area. But if they want to go north, if they need to go north, or if they need to get on the rail network, they can get off the highway and hop right on to the passenger train station because that acts as a parking lot. All right, we got another tick of income, which is perfect. Let me clean up these zones here because I do want them to be nice big boys. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. One, two. Nope, not you. That is the wrong 1, 2, 3. You need to go the other way, please. The other way, please. Oh wow. Okay. Usually I can get these. I guess we will. A forfer? We can do a forfer? Unlikely, but I'll put it here in case something spawns. Okay. And then one last thing I want to do here to make this semi-functional is just get an off-ramp. That won't fit. Side on-ramp, that's what we want. Or not? I guess it's because it's too close to this area here, which is fair enough. I mean, there's on-ramps over here. So we'll leave it as is for now. This should help our residential areas build themselves back up. We do still need that airport. I have not forgotten. I kind of want the airport to be like down on the southern tip, as being sort of like the destination for everything. Like something around here. Oh yeah, let's get the air pollution view off. Not that it isn't helpful, but... Alright, industrial zone's still doing their thing. I could probably use a little helper road up here to help these flesh themselves out a little bit. Let's do that. Can we not go diagonally unless we're... Oops! That I did not mean to do. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's better. Little kitty corner here. Traffic flows nicely. And yeah, why not? We'll let you be proper roads here. Also, I'm gonna do a little 3x3 since this hasn't developed yet into high density, since it's right next to that. Not that a lot of people are there's a lot of demand for manufacturing, which means we need to probably police down here a little bit. High tech, high tech. All right, they seem to have gotten the memo, although some of ours due to low demand. Okay, well, better than due to low to pollution, or due to high pollution. All right, well, this place got their jobs back in order. That was I would not want a gigantic tower like that to suddenly go belly up. Do we have water in this area? It's lacking a little bit. Let's get that covered. Because yeah, we're not going to get giant residential towers in areas that don't have water. Even for low density, they are going to be a bit of a stickler for that. And I don't really blame them. All right, so as far as airports, we're probably not going to be able to build it this one, but let's plan it out. I'm thinking we're going to probably go right to the municipal. We're not quite big enough for international. That's kind of crazy, but we want to give ourselves room to grow. And the landing strip, while nice, the municipal gives us room. So I think that's the key idea here. All right, we got these going. Also, didn't we get a cruise liner reward? That could be something we could do. Cruise ship port, although that's expensive too. That would be really nice up here if we could build it. But I kind of want this area to be clear because I need to make a proper rail bridge, like an actually elevated rail bridge. I am not settling for cutting off this corridor from water. Same goes with here. This needs to be a proper bridge so that this internal area can have ferries going. In fact, I might put some ferries along here. In fact, let's do that before we finish up here. Just to establish the promise of transportation. Just need to find the right spot for it. Whoop. Oh man, you're breaking my heart here. Whoop. Actually, that's pretty good right here. Because you're right next to a... you're right next to that. And then this, I just realized, has been... do a ranger station here. Ooh, movie studio. Yeah, that's another thing that you stick in the downtown to boost up commercial zones. We will certainly do that. We'll start you off down here. Water. We're short on water? Oh, are we huh, why the heck did I juke to the side over here? That was foolish of me and inefficient. There we go. Let's pop these down just a little further just to cover their respective things whenever we develop it. Alright, that's better. And we've got some nice towers shaping up here. And then a couple of just random low-density residentials growing on the other side. But hey, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. As long as this train station's getting used, which it is. I'm also probably going to need to double check my services here. Medical center. Medical center needs some ambulance funding to encapsulate the new services down here, which is probably going to then nuke their capacity. That's better. But yeah, that's going to probably completely wreck their capacities. Once they calculate in all of the extra... No, actually, I think we... Well, actually, we're going to need more medical facilities just because we have completely maxed out that hospital. They're not going to go on strike right away, but yeah. We're going to need more medical facilities. But that's a future me problem. Alright folks, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and, yep, there's the warnings for it. Ooh, man. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.